welcome back to my channel. I'm Anet Babeji if you're new here, and for my returning subscribers, hey, thank you so much for tuning in once again. So it's currently 7 a.m. and don't mind, I know I look a mess right now, but I just thought why not share with you guys my morning routine. It's not a detailed one, it's just a rough kind of morning routine. So yeah, as you've just seen, I've already brushed my teeth and washed my face just to be more active. So now I'll go ahead with doing the dishes as well as take my shower and prepare my breakfast. Then after that, I actually have a story time. So I want to share with you guys the story time and the lesson. There's a lesson that I learned from that story. So please stay tuned and keep on watching this vlog, mini vlog of my morning routine. Let's go ahead and do the dishes now. So let's get into the story time. So it was this particular day, I guess it was weekend, a Saturday, when I had to get some items for my room, some decors for my room in this particular home store. And mind you, this being my first time in the city, I didn't know like how to go about the areas and all that. The city center is quite close, it's a walking distance, but this particular home store was, I guess, 30 minutes walk from the area that I live. So I googled it in the Google Maps and realized that I could take a bus or a tram, there are trams here, to the home store. So I opted to take the tram, which was about 5 minutes walk to the station, tram station, then take my tram, which in total would be like 15 minutes to 16 or 20 minutes. I think 15 minutes, yeah. So I walked down to the tram. When I got there, there were people around like standing waiting for the tram to come by. Now, I didn't know how it worked when it comes to trams, but I knew that I had to get my ticket. Looking around, I couldn't find any ticket machines or anything like that, so I opted to ask one of the people who were waiting with me at the tram station, like, hey, where can I get the ticket? I just want to get the ticket to this particular place and all that. So there was this young lady standing next to me, so I went next to her, just some distance next to her. She was having earphones in her ears, so I went there very politely, trying to ask. My main question was, where are the ticket machines, or how do we go about getting the tram ticket before I board the next tram? So I went close to her and asked her, like, excuse me. The first time, excuse me, she didn't hear me. And I realized because she had the earphones in, maybe she couldn't, maybe I was not speaking loud enough, right? So I tried to speak louder, like, excuse me, miss, do you know where I could get the ticket for this tram? Are there any tram ticket machines around here where I can purchase my ticket? Guys, this lady, for some reasons, I don't know what happened, but this lady decided to walk away from me. You know, like she was like scared of me. So by the time I finished my question, I just saw the lady walk away, like she walked further from me and stood some feet away from me. She heard me in particular. I know that she heard my question, but for some reasons, I don't know what was wrong with me. She decided to move away. She just walked feet away and she stood there. That incident made me speechless. I actually felt bad. I felt bad because there was nothing wrong I did, and I actually had to think over like, maybe was I smelling or something? Maybe I didn't shower, but I did shower. I had my perfumes on and everything. I was smelling good. So I really didn't understand like why did she just move away from me as I was asking her the question. I wasn't trying to beg any money from her. I wasn't trying to, I don't know, take anything from her. I was just asking the question, where can I get the tickets machine? So after the incident, as I was speechless, I had to figure it out myself, right? Because time was it was ticking, like the tram was coming by, and I had to wait again for like 15 minutes for the next tram to stop by. So as I was figuring it out, I saw some points where they showed like, oh, you can download the app and purchase the ticket online and all that. So by the time I purchased my ticket online, the tram had stopped by and the lady climbed in and she left. So I had to wait for the next tram. So after that, when I boarded the second tram, I just kept on thinking about the incident, thinking about the lady, like what happened, like why did she do that to me, right? Quickly, for a normal person, you would have thought that maybe, I don't know, you're not good enough, or maybe there was something wrong with you, that's why that particular incident happened. But now coming to think about it, I mean, I thought about it in the tram as I was going to the home store. The lady felt traumatized, like there was something wrong with her and not with me, because the way she was looking at me, it was like, I don't know what happened in her life at some particular points, but the lady was not okay. Like she really looked traumatized, and that traumatization, she projected that to me. She projected it to me through the actions that she did, right? Because she left, she just moved away from me, not answering me, looking at me weirdly. But then I came to realize that it wasn't my fault, it wasn't my problem, it was her problem, right? So yeah, I mean, I felt bad for a couple of minutes. Then after that, when I figured it all out, I was good. I boarded my tram, and I actually felt pity for her for whatever that she was going through. I really hoped that all that would be sorted out, because the way she was acting, the way she was projecting all her negativity towards other people. Yeah, so that's the incident, that's the story time. And the lesson that I learned from it, first, it's not always about you, right? Um, as I said before, I thought that I was the problem. I thought that I wasn't good enough to speak to her. I thought that there was something wrong with me, and all those sorts of things. But in reality, there was something wrong with her, right? So whenever people project any negativity towards you, good, but you're not responsible for people's actions towards you. So you just have to take it and try to imagine it like, if you evaluate yourself and find that you're not the problem, then well and good, it's their problem, right? So it's not always about you. And second to that, rejection is redirection. Had she not rejected to answer me, I wouldn't have known that I can book my ticket online, right? So the rejection that she gave me made me think more, think extra, that okay, how am I going to go about this? That made me go to my phone, get the ticket app, book my ticket, which helped me to get to the tram and helped me to get to the home store. So always rejection is redirection. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to my story time. Please comment down below what other lessons you think one can learn from that particular incident, and be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, stay positive and stay blessed. Bye bye.